Hi, and welcome back to Almadorus channel. Yeah, it's been a while since we last met. I'm recording right now here from my home studio. As you can see, there are a lot of music stuff here. It looks like I'm a musician, but I'm not. I'm just playing this for myself. First, let me tell you that it could be some noise here because this area is not treated for acoustic. So I'm really sorry about the sounds in the background. Also, I'm trying to look in my camera, and it's so hard because I'm using front camera of my Samsung Galaxy S10 and I see myself and it's hard to focus, so I'm really sorry if I'm trying to look in another way. But first and not least, I'm gonna thank you for your attention to my channel, for your comments, because I received a lot of comments from you, and I'm really proud for my viewers that they are so care, that they are so respecting and showing the best feelings to me. It is so sweet to hear about it, that you're still watching my videos in English. It's kind of funny, but I found that searches that are leading to my channel are the words that are leading to my channel from search from Google, for example. It's a broken English, so it seems my English was not so good, but it shows a lot of users interested in such a kind of broken English language. So let me thank you one more time that you're so supportive. It was really wonderful receiving all those comments to my first English video. So many comments. It looks around so many users viewed. It's my video on top of the views. This is top rated video, I mean video in English. And as I said previously, it's so beautiful, so wonderful that you're still watching it. So many people asking me if I'm going to record a new video, and since I'm gone for 3 or maybe even 4 years, so let me tell a little bit about it. So why do I stop to record videos? The first reason and the main reason that I moved to another country around 3.5 years ago. That's the main reason that I stopped to record video, because I left so much of my equipment at home. Most of my studio was left in my country, so when I moved I didn't ever have this microphone. Around a few months ago this microphone came back to me. This is the same micro I was using 3 or 4 years ago. It's MXL 440, I hope so. And I really love the sound, especially with this kind of pop filter. So after I moved, there was a lot of troubles to solve. If you ever tried to migrate or to relocate to another country, you should know about it. And after that, it was a long period of time when I was feeling so exhausted, yes. And I was feeling terribly for a long period of time, and it was hard to me to get back to recording. So recently I recorded a video in English. I'm sorry that I'm talking maybe too loud. I'm trying to make a low voice today because I'm not ready for a whisper right now. Maybe it's at the end of video I will try whisper, but currently this area, as I said before, is not treated acoustically. That's why I'm trying to use a low voice, because when I'm using a whisper, I need a lot of cleaning on post-production. It's not the best thing. That's why I decided to record in a low voice. So if you prefer whisper videos, please let me know in the comments. What I was doing here, first let me tell you, I moved to Georgia. It's not a state of United States, it's a country. It's a country near Black Sea. It's the Black Sea, and I live currently close to the sea. Really close, and I really love it because when you're close to the sea, you're getting more energy from this. I hope everybody feels the same, but some people do not like sea, maybe. But for me, it was always like kind of dream to live around the sea, to go walking around the beaches. Oh no, not that beaches from Breaking Bad. So it was a long time. It was a kind of a long time dream. I was dreaming about it for a long time. To move somewhere where I could live near the sea, and the dream makes true. It's come true. As some people saying, you should fear when your dreams come true, because there's nothing to dream on. Just a joke. So if you was watching my Polish video and you are using, for example, captions, yes, subtitles, you could use subtitles. Just press the CC button at the bottom on the right side of the video, and use Auto Translate from Polish to English, and you will understand everything. Now YouTube is wonderful in this kind of translating. So if you ever watching my Polish video, if you maybe received misleading message from me, I mean that I was so exhausted when I was recording it that you could think that I'm almost dying. As some people write me in the comments, oh man, I thought you died or something. And it was really funny, died something. Yeah, that's great. No, I didn't. And yes, sometimes I'm feeling really badly and saying things. Everything right now it's not so badly, but sometimes, yeah, it's a kind of maybe psychological problems, and I have to visit a specialist maybe. But financial situation is not the best right now to use a psychotherapy, and find a good shrink is a problem, as you know, and so on and so on. So since I moved here, first I need to say that it wasn't a kind of long thoughts about it that I need to move to Georgia. I didn't ever thought about it ever. I didn't visit this country before. I've heard a lot that this is a beautiful place to visit. That there are a lot of wonderful mountains, from sea, a lot of wonderful places to visit, to see the architecture and so on. But I didn't have a chance to visit because I wanted to visit other countries. And it wasn't a particular place that I was dreaming to live for. This was just a collision of some subsequences and substances. So I didn't choose this for a long time. So it was a kind of blink, and I decided, why don't visit this country for a short or maybe a longer time, for a short or maybe a longer period of time. And after I came here, it was 1 month, 3 months later, 6 months later, and so on, and I realized that I didn't bought any ticket to airplane to get back, and it was fine to stay here, and it was a lot of reasons to stay here, and some of them I don't want to mention even, but 3 years and a half gone left, and what should I say about this period of time, how it was. It was, I will tell you seriously, it was tough. Yes, it was tough, it was hard, it was hard times sometimes. It was a lot of illness in my life in these years. So it's hard to tell if it was a good time or a bad time, because it was really mixed. A lot of mixing was here. I was feeling and really glad and really happy sometimes, and really sad and really broken, and as I said previously, exhausted. So yeah, it's hard to tell as it was great, bad. Yeah, like in regular life, you couldn't even tell, is it the best time of your life right now or not, because after some years you will realize, was it or not. So it's hard to tell when you're in a moment. So what was the idea? The idea was to move to the place. Sorry, I need to hold this micro because I couldn't find the stuff to attach it to my mount. And there are some, maybe there are some sounds here. I mean, when I'm touching the micro, it's not the best thing to hold it in your hand, as it's a condenser mic. So when I'm trying to review this time, I couldn't find an answers right now. What I can tell exactly for sure that I stopped most of my creatives. What was a part of my life. I mean, for example, writing poems or writing novels and so on, because it was always a part of my life. I mean writing. I stopped playing guitar, as you could see in the background. Now I have a guitar. I bought it near 1 or 2 months ago, and it was really interesting experience to get back to playing guitar, to feel the strings one more time. As I said before, I'm playing just for myself. I'm not a professional, but this kind of creative stuff making me more satisfied, I will tell. I feel like, yes, I feel more satisfied when I'm using this stuff. Also, many of my equipment came back from my country, and I realized how wonderful it was to use this equipment, play guitar, to use some effects units and vocal processor. I have a vocal processor from TC Helicon here. TC Helicon Voice Live and GTX. I'm recording right now my microphone through it to Boss BR80 Porta Studio. That's my equipment that I'm usually using to record ASMR. So it was really interesting to get back to all this stuff. So I'm really glad that I get it back. Of course, there are a lot of problems still here, and I'm not sure where I'm going to be for a few next months. I don't know about it. That's why I decided that's best time to record the video, because now I have a time for it. I have a possibility. So let me tell one more time. Thanks a lot for watching my videos, for all those sweet and wonderful comments. It was really big pleasure to receive it. It was, as I said, really supportive when you're opening your YouTube studio, when you're receiving emails with comments and someone was saying, I'm still watching your videos almost every day, and that's so sweet. I'm really glad, and I'm really excited that you are still watching these old videos from me. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. I'm asking you, as always, to subscribe to my channel, because it doesn't make any profit for me, of course, but this is so sweet to get views, to get likes, to be inspired by your interaction. Yes, because for YouTube, it's the best thing is to feel this interaction, and you could show this interaction just with your comments, with your likes, and watching the video for example, around 20 minutes, 90. So when you are watching the full, that means that YouTube like it and recommend it to everyone. But anyway, I hope to record more. As you could see, I'm trying to look in camera, but I'm looking in screen. That's ridiculous. And please tell me in comments, what about this low voice? Is it fine for you, or is it even doesn't look like ASMR, or maybe that looks like I'm just talking without any ASMR? But I feel like I'm using a low voice. That's how I feel it in my headphones, at least. So I hope to see you all, guys, one more time, once again, and Thanks for subscribing. Waiting you in the comments. See you guys. Bye bye.